Hello there. Today I'm with Jenny. We started working together a little over 3 months ago. Thanks, Jen, for your time today. Today I'm going to ask you a few questions about what's been going on in the last 3 months. But firstly, I'd like to ask you why you decided to start the 60-Day to Success Wellness Program. Where were you then?
Oh, so 3 months ago, I was feeling out of control in my mind and physically feeling out of shape, lethargic, and probably a little bit lost with what to do next, both physically and mentally.
So if we talk about what people think of health, exercising or eating less in order to create that health, how many times a week would you be exercising before?
Probably 3 or 4 times a week. I'm probably quite high expectations of myself as what I'd get out of those sessions, pushing myself quite a lot to be stronger or fitter in my mind.
Yeah. So how did you, because you didn't come here necessarily for losing weight.
No, I think I came for part of it. I think I was thinking about having a more what's what I'm looking for, sustainable pattern to managing my weight.
Yeah.
For life.
Yeah.
Probably didn't feel like I needed to lose weight, but wasn't necessarily sure I was making the right decisions always.
Yeah. So back then, 3.5 months ago, if you wanted to lose weight, what would you have done? Would you have
exercise lots and drink lots of coffee and not eat very much.
So the classic way of losing weight: exercise more and eat less.
Yeah, starve myself, feel terrible, or feel low in energy, but still keep pushing through, because I told myself that's what I was going to do.
Yeah. And obviously the messages that surround us all are that that's the way to do it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think it had become a little bit of a habit, because the body was getting used to not eating as much food, just living on coffee a lot, and the exercise. I think your brain, you can tell yourself, I'm going to go and run that, so it would just do it. I'd just do it, and then probably have another cup of coffee afterwards.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I was doing before I joined the program.
Were you happy as a result of doing those things?
I think I thought I was happy. I realized, I think, that I was getting little wins in my head of, I've done that, and I've actually lost some weight, and I'm feeling good in myself because I'm hit a certain weight on the scales. But no, I don't think I was necessarily happy. I was feeling, as I say, out of control. My head at times was feeling really busy. And as I said to you at the start, I was probably feeling a little bit lost as to what exactly I was doing.
Yeah.
But I was on a path that I was stuck in, I think.
Yeah, easily done. So starting the program, what were some of the early signs that, this is different? This sits a little bit more comfortably with me. What were some of those wins at the beginning?
Well, one of the biggest ones probably is the caffeine for me. So I did think at the start, I'm going to find this really hard. And within about a week, I started to realize I was actually feeling so much more awake, not having caffeine in my system than I was before. So I think, and I was feeling much more awake consistently throughout the day.
Yeah.
That was a real turnaround for me, that actually I don't need to have coffee to keep going and staying awake. And actually having less of those stimulants in my system, I'm actually feeling more awake. So I think I started to feel better with that, and probably the water.
Yeah.
Because I realised that I was obviously having so much coffee before, I was dehydrated.
Yeah. So now, would you say, compared to where you were before with your exercise and your food, and how you thought eating less and exercising more would give you the results that you wanted, what are you doing with your food and your exercise now?
So now I am probably eating, well, I'm eating more. I'm eating good food, things that I know are good for my body, that taste really good as well. So I enjoy eating regularly, and I'm probably exercising less. I'm probably a little bit heavier maybe than I was at the start, but I'm stronger and I feel better in myself. I feel healthy, and I've got more energy throughout the day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Are there any physical signs of
Well,
the changes that you've made?
I think I look, this is obviously myself, I think I look better. I think I look more glowing. And people have said that I look really well. And that actually people have said your skin is glowing. And I don't know, but I think my skin does feel better. There's more water in my system. Am I feeling probably shape wise, I think I'm about the same. There's probably more muscle definition, I think, so I am feeling stronger as the time has gone on.
One thing
it's like doing as much exercise.
Yeah. One thing I know we've talked about a lot is a sign that we have a little bit of anxiety is what's on the end of our fingers, these nails.
Oh yes, fingernails.
Tell us about those.
Yeah, so for all of my life, I've had a nail biting problem, or picking problem, I should say. And the last few years, it got very bad again, due to some things that had happened in life where it's like a little Achilles heel. This nail, well, all my nails are now I've actually had them manicured a few times over the program. They're all really strong, they're really long, and I'm no longer picking. So I think the anxiety levels have dropped. The ability to make that decision that I'm not going to do that is something I can now do. And I think I haven't been picking this for probably 2 months now.
That's amazing.
And actually then I think I was hiding my hands because of it. You know, you're embarrassed about your hands, they're hurting. I don't have any of that pain.
Yeah.
And I feel freer again with my hands, and also probably the exercise and it's just a feeling of freedom.
Absolutely. So with the lack of nail biting comes more of a connection to calmness and what calmness is, or more of a connection to actually being kind to yourself.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about how that's impacted you.
So I think at the start of it, and we've spoken about this a few times, haven't we? I think I thought I was being kind to myself by going to the gym and trying to lose weight and rushing around doing all the jobs for everybody and the kids, and it's still trying to fit in some time for me, which would be run off to a Pilates class and I don't know, do something else. However, I now realise that I wasn't being kind to myself at all, and I think I didn't really understand what being kind to myself meant. And I think going through the program, one of the biggest things I've realised is I can be kind to myself. I am being kind to myself. I understand what being kind to myself means, which sometimes is as simple as cooking myself something really simple and quick and tasty, rather than reaching for a quick beans on toast. I'll actually do a quick stir fry instead. Or sometimes it's actually choosing not to go and do some exercise and actually just going to sit and chill for a little bit because I've had an incredibly busy week, and fitting something else in is not what I need.
Absolutely.
And the other thing I would say is also saying no, is being confident in myself to say no to friends and family and other people in my life if I'm not very happy with a decision that's being made that I don't feel is going to be right for me.
Yeah.
So as has gone on in the program, I'm practicing a lot more subconsciously, saying, oh, I don't want to do that, or I'll do this instead. And that is being kind to myself.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Fantastic. So being at the beginning and where you are now, what you're experiencing, would you have expected to be here just 3 months ago?
No, I don't really know what I was expecting to be where I am, but I do feel incredibly surprised about how free and calm and happy I feel every day. Most days, it is every day. There are moments in the day where I think we all have times where something's happened, but actually if I look again the whole thing and 80% where I'm at. I'm in a really good place. I'm calm, I'm happy, I feel in control, there's balance. I feel that the exercise, food, mind, all of that is just all falling into place.
Yeah, we talk about the big wheel of health, and that's what you're practicing now. That's amazing. So if you couldn't believe where you were going to be then, but you've arrived there now and you're experiencing it, there's going to be lots of other women, if they're watching this today, they'll be feeling like you were feeling. What would you say to them about starting to trust themselves that they can create the change that they want in their lives?
I think I'd say that you have to look at yourself and think, where am I? Is this where I want to be? And then take a leap of faith and trust yourself that actually I can be in a different place.
Yeah,
I will be in a different place, and go for it.
Amazing.
Big jump.
Big jump, but with a safety harness.
Yeah, big jump, and you reap the reward at the end.
Absolutely. Jen, it's been an amazing 3 months working with you. Thank you for being so open and sharing. And I know you're going to carry this on in your future.
I've really, really enjoyed it, and I'm delighted with where I'm at. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, bye.